Hello again, YouTube. I'm having to do these weird pauses live on stream because I'm having to render and stuff for you, so you should feel glad that I'm doing this for you. I'm getting you your Hearts of Iron content earlier than otherwise could have been possible. Have we seen this ship designer? Yeah, the 20 minutes that you missed there, Katie, was me and the ship designer. Still have a 1 terabyte SSD lying around. Oh, I'm actually seriously considering getting another SSD, because so many games these days kind of require them. Yeah, so one of the things that is going to be suffering is the game speed, because I'm rendering in the background. Like, it should be faster and better optimized. Yeah, I really should officially end the push for partner. It failed. Game over, man. Game over. That's a big shortage in guns. And we don't actually have any support companies. Yeah, let's get the deficit dealt with first. Then we'll worry about other things. Also, I seem to be buying in too much steel. Let's cancel one of those. Otherwise, we're all good. Excellent. Whoa, hello, naval experience. It's like we know how to do ships or something. So, Soybaya, is there anything we want to change on you? Because you're my capital ships. You do have armor. How's the Dorota looking? You are not armored at all. And you only very marginally get slower if we armor you up. I would really like to armor you. And let's not call this the early cruiser hull number 3. I think that actually ship classes is going to be a great use for subscriber and patron names. So we're going to name this new class, which is going to be like my brawler light ships. We're going to name this the Hakon Longbeards. Do I want you to have the float planes, though? Yes. Do I want you all to have float planes? Probably not. So we're going to have the Hakon Longbeard FPs, which are the float plane Longbeards. And then we're going to make a duplicate of that, which is also going to be the Hakon Longbeard, but it's not going to be the FP. And this is not going to have float planes. We could add some more guns, I guess. How much does it slow you down? Ooh, quite a lot. That's a lot of extra hit points, though. Crikey. Oh, but this will turn you into a capital ship, won't it? Yeah, let's not go with the... Wait, medium guns makes you a capital? It does. Okay, let's make you rapid fire in that case. This does not. Doesn't increase your hit points either. Doubles your attack. Makes you marginally slower. I think I'm going to leave your custom module slot open. We're going to add a mid slot. Or secondaries. We can give you secondary batteries. Let's give you a secondary battery. You're still not a capital, and then this is going to be the regular Hakon Longbeard. He's still pretty quick. I'm going to do that. So the Dorotas need to start upgrading into these. How do we do that? See, this is part of the learning game. I suspect we're going to have to go into the navies and find some Dorotas to upgrade. There's one. There it is, upgrade ship. So we want you to become a Hakon Longbeard FP. Ship will return to a nearby naval base and will be locked there until the process is complete, with a maximum dockyard assigned. This will take 16 days to complete. If the naval base where they are being refit is bombed, their production progress will be reduced. If captured, the ships will be lost to the enemy. Are you sure you wish to refit? Yes. We also have an early destroyer. What? Oh, you need to be repaired. It's been damaged by the training. That's fine. Whoa, you've almost died to the training. You should be going home to train. I'm going to enable split-offs for everyone, so you can just split off those ships and get them repaired. Because blimey. Outdated equipment in production. Yes, I know. So we are unfortunately building a Dorota. Unless I can... Hang on. Can I just change you? Do I lose progress if I do this? Yes. That's fine, we can just refit you when we've built you, it's fine. Hey Marshall, how's man the gun so far? So far, seems alright. Haven't done any fighting or anything though. I really like the naval changes. There's definitely a hell of a lot more to the naval game now. I'm just going to need to get used to it being a little more micro-intensive. Alright, Gold Standard has successfully been abandoned. What is next? Well, we could continue the public works, which will give us more civilian factories in the Netherlands. Or we can form a new government. Which will bring in Dirk Yonder here. He is a defeatist. Minus 25% surrender limit, minus 10% support limit. Interesting. So he's even more anti-war than the previous dude. But that's going to allow me to get Gateway to Europe, which is going to have Germany and the UK fighting over trade deals. And I feel like that's something we want to do earlier rather than later. Although, if we do it too early, then Britain's just going to declare war on us. No, let's continue the public works. How long do these take? 70 days, 70 days, 70 days, 70 days. Oh, Holland and Brabant are getting infrastructure that way. Are there any other ones which give infrastructure to Holland or Brabant? No. Add to infrastructure to Friesland. Okay, so that needs to be modified. That's actually going to be really good, because that means I have to build a lot less. And that's just build slots. Holland, add 1 infrastructure. Crap. Okay, so that's a big frickin' waste, but never mind. No point investing in the rest, because it's just going to be wasted. But it doesn't look like there's any of the other stuff, so that's all going to need to be built. Pretty sure that Hearts of Iron 4 is the best-selling Paradox game, so they must have done something right. Thought Solaris. I don't think Hearts of Iron is, actually. I think Crusader Kings is. Yeah, this music is getting a little old-timey England. Remilitarization of the Rhineland. Germany has stationed troops in the Rhineland territory close to the French border in clear violation of the Treaty of Versailles. Local population cheered the German soldiers on, while their diplomatic reactions from France and Britain have so far been muted. I still haven't chosen one of these. I meant to continue the public works. Hello? Okay, did. Oh, that's the refitting. You should be first, then. I'm only using 2 of my 3 dockyards. Why? Is that just saying that I can do 2 repairs at once? It really does look like we're just wasting a dockyard for some reason. I'm not sure why. Alright, so we got mechanical engineering done, that's good. Let's continue, sorry, we've got the electronic mechanical engineering. Let's just go to the regular mechanical engineering for even more tech boosts. Because we do have to overcome the fact that we're on veteran. How does this game stack up to other games for World War II? It handles the strategic aspect of the war better because everything is very high level. I don't really want to say it's been simplified because I don't think it has much. But like trade, you always buy in blocks of 8. You can't stockpile resources with the exception of fuel. There's a better word for it than simplified. It has front line, so it kind of shows how individual commanders would work better than microing everything yourself. You can micro to the levels of like Hearts of Iron 3, but it's far less efficient to do so. We do have the British music again, don't we? Move on. The destroyer's using it to repair. I don't think we're at 3 of 3 now. Submarines are repairing. Fine. Okay, so we have a bunch of ships. Like the Java class, which could really do with being upgraded. Because they're also float plane. Now what I was hoping I could do is select the Java ships and then upgrade them, but the icon doesn't appear. So how do I tell you to upgrade along the same path as the Hakon Longbeard? Probably this way. Oh, there's an up. Hang on. So the Javas are currently floatplane ships. Did I make you an FP or a non-FP? I don't remember. And it's not showing me the full name. That's rather irritating. Because you are currently a Dorota. Ah! What are you fitting to? I want to know if you're a float plane or not. Because if you're not, then what I can do is I can turn the... I can get rid of this design. And then use the Java class as my float plane ships. What was it? I was using a secondary battery, right? Like that. Wow, you're really slow. Why are you so slow? Because you have extra guns here. You are still really slow. Why? Probably because the Hakons have more modern engines. Yep, that's what it is. Alright, so the Javas are actually just old ships. There we go, that's what needed to be done. You do have more guns, though. That's kind of what I want you to do. Except you're the float plane. Hang on. Float plane. Move that. No secondary. You are quick. Lightly armoured. You have the cruiser battery? Yes. Two cruiser batteries. That seems like a fairly decent complement for the float planes. What's this float plane thing? It's recon, so it allows you to spot enemy fleets more easily. No. I want to just be able to tell you to upgrade into the Hakon. What if I... No, you're recommissioned. Yeah, you're already decommissioned. I should also take a look at the Van Galen ships. The Van Gents. And probably also the submarines, though frankly they are submarines, so I just don't care as much. This song is definitely on repeat, isn't it? Let's turn off weighted shuffle, because that's just not working. And yeah, wow, that was irritating. Struggling with our UI. How do I make you do the thing that I want you to do? Please. Because the Van Gent is already set to decommission. So how do I upgrade you to something else? Oh, actually, while I'm here, we can have a look at the adjustments. So, 3 types of naval terrain. We've got the fjords and archipelagos, which, for destroyers, they like them. So, they increase the visibility but decrease the positioning. Then we've got the shallow seas, where they just reduce positioning slightly. And then the deep oceans. Movement is dramatically reduced, attack and defense dramatically reduced. And the chance to hit naval mines is also reduced. However, if we go to the bigger ships, for example this Sorbea, it's probably the opposite. So the Sorbeas like deep oceans. There are no penalties to being in the deep ocean, and they still have the chance to hit naval mines down. Shallow seas, they still have the positioning penalty. And then the fjords and archipelagos, this is where they do struggle. They have less movement, attack, defense. They consume more fuel, but they are harder to spot. I don't think you upgrade, you retrofit existing ships. Which is what I'm trying to do. But how do I tell them what to retrofit them into? Like, just now I was able to get the Dorotas to become a Hakon. But for some reason I can't tell the Java, which is the same class of ship, to become a Hakon. And this is just the ship designer, this is just selecting those ships, this is not telling them what to upgrade into. There needs to be a way of doing that. Alright, so if we say that these are my lighter ships, then I'm going to say the Java class is going to be my heavier one. And we're just going to create a float plane variant and a non-float plane variant. I'm going to upgrade your engines. And we're going to call you the Charles FP. And now I bet that I can go... Yeah, and here we go. The icons appeared. Oh, now the Hakon appears. So I have to create a variant from the base ship. Okay, I can do that. So we want you to become a Hakon Longbeard. Regular. We want you to become a Hakon Longbeard FP. And then we need to do the same to the Van Gents and the Van Carlens. The Van Gents in particular because they are older. So if we go to the Van Carlen... Well, actually, we can delete the Charles FPs now. Right. Wrong button. How do I delete? I'm going to end up with about 1 billion different ship designs this way. There's got to be a way of deleting, surely. No, it's not just decommissioning. Is there really no way of deleting a design? Okay, moving on. So the Van Gent is the older ship. So the Van Carlen is a sub-hunter. Depth charge, torpedo, light engines, a little bit of AA, light batteries. No armor, and they can't use armor either. So how is the Van Gent different to you? Surface detection, same. Sub-detection, same. Wow, you're bad at that. Surface visibility, same. Light attack, same. Torpedoes, same. Depth charges, same. Anti-air, same. Max speed, same. Okay, you are identical in every single way. Nope. The Van Galen is actually cheaper to build. Why? Oh, because the Van Gent is a mine layer. So why is the Van Gent decommissioned and the Van Galen isn't? The different ships. Recommission. Alright, submarines. Because clearly I am going to have to do something with these subs. And these, like, 1936 submarine hulls. Just delete them. These are, I think, for people that don't have the DLC, for the ship designs. There's a little red thingy next to the ships. That will probably just delete the ships. If you mean this, you can't click on it. This ship's update is so confusing. This is definitely a little bit of a misstep. The fact that you can't delete ship designs. Like, I love the ship designer. That's great. And once we've taken the time to build the ship designs that we want, or to create the ship designs we want, I should really say, then I think it's going to be awesome. You can't delete, only decommission. It should work the same way as aircraft, where you can decommission planes, then once you have no more of those planes, you just delete them. I'm sure that's how aircraft work. Oh, maybe not. Well, I guess once we've dealt with all the decommissioned ships. Alright, better plan. Let's go through and undecommission the ships that we actually want. That's probably a better plan. So the Dorotas are actually old. The Java classes aren't. So I'll probably upgrade them. And it looks like the K9 class is the best, but they are a tier 2 hull, and I don't think you can upgrade tier 1s to tier 2s. So the tier 1s we are just going to have to get rid of, or just let sink.